So we've had 3 inches of rain, and we're trying to get this concrete poured. We got the roof off, the weight off, and we're going to pour concrete underneath here. Get this all framed up. Replace some logs. We do have to put pressure treated below grade, obviously, but this was something that just had to be done. The water's pouring in. So it's gonna rain hard this afternoon, but we got it temporaried. And running out of here, we're gonna get a drainage pipe. Get a drainage pipe. Anyway, this is the inside. We dug this all out, compacted it, and right now, this is an old building. What we're gonna do is these logs on the outside are bad. I want to keep the original stairwell, and we took the closets out, labeled everything. We're gonna put it back the same way, but this way we can get concrete underneath here. And then the flooring I didn't want to reuse because it was kind of soft underneath. This was just all on dirt, so I have some new flooring that matches, and we're going to put that down and distress it to make it look old. We're going to have to, they did this chimney, they redid this. Unfortunately, this end of the building sank down. So when they put the stones in, they matched the floor, but the floor, there was notches on this side that held the floor. And the cross members came out, okay? The cross members came out. You can actually see right there where it was notched in. So it's not a big deal. We're gonna do this, and then we're just gonna have to pop these stones and on the outside here, put leveler on, and then bring that so it flushes up with the floor. But once we get this thing poured, I want to jack this place up and get it temporary so that we can get these logs replaced. You can see how to whack this wall is. It probably leans 6 inches, and there's weight on this right now. So I want to try to get this done before the snow flies. All right. So Arthur Bloom was here in 1937. This is Geo Ferris, 1908. You can see we got the floor poured. We have this place temporaried up. So we are going to frame some structural walls and then re-mill the original logs. Kind of a neat old place though. Frank Gallagher. Here's one from 1906. A.W. Henrik, 1906. All kinds of people's names in here. Here's Jack Hausman from 1944. I'm not sure. This guy's, I don't know if that used to be, they cut a window in, so this might be an original. I don't know how old that is.
Oh, here's one, 1895.
Well, 1889, that's the original date on this place. We found one from what, Jerry?
1895, right here at D.W. Kennedy.
Right there. D.W. Kennedy from 1895. Isn't that cool? Here's a guy, Thomas, 34, 45, 40, 39, 40, 41, 46. That's when the war was going on.
Yeah. There's a bunch of them up there. I don't know what they say.
Whoever it was back several times.
Anyway, they had some issues with the fireplace, and this guy came back. He did a nice job. He came back and he rebuilt this giant fireplace. So we've had a little early snow in November. We've had to take the weight off the roof, and this wall here is what we got another issue we got to deal with. I'll keep you posted. I got to leave the temporary power up just for now so I can go inside. This is the Fisher restoration project that we did. They wanted everything to look the same. So we rebuilt this in here. This was all rotted. We fixed that. Perimeter drains all the way around. That's the same type of siding that was on there. We placed some bad logs in here. New roof. They didn't want this to look like a new cabin. They wanted it restored, but they wanted it to look as close to what it was. So those posts will gray with time, and we redid the floor. And then we added this center beam on both doorways. I used some crackle paint to kind of match. The floor had separated. The floor joists had pulled apart from the sides of the cabin, so we got rid of all the flooring that was in here, dug it out, and poured concrete. This is the center wall that was collapsed. This one, that one, and that one. And that's all been rebuilt. And we tried to, there's a 1950s pinup girl. We had to take apart the closets and put all the closets back together. The only thing here that's different is that's material that was in the closets. We had to put a 6x6 pressure treated, and I didn't want that to show. And that was rock. So we just built that to hide the pressure treated 6x6 in the rocks. And this is basically everything's put back the way that it was. There's a lot of work here, but they're really happy. Really happy. So I'm just back at this cabin now that they put all the furniture back in. We put a piece of wood in between these doors that had a bow. And it's kind of dark in here, but this is the flooring. It was rotten. We had to pour concrete in here. And then we matched the flooring color, what was. And this wall has all been replaced. And this wall also. And that wall over there. And they wanted it to look the same, so everything was put back. We jacked this up a couple inches here. And same thing back in this room. These were the original closets. And they wanted everything put back looking the same way. And what we did was we lost the closet. We put part of the closets back, but we had to build a wall in behind here. This was all falling down. And we also put concrete all the way underneath these stairs and refastened them. So there's a bunch of work on the exterior of the building that we did as well. We put a new roof on and repaired the back section that was all rotted out.